Good evening, Professor. This is my personal timetable. So, in this week, I have planned to check with the D5 chip. Dr. Daniel provide us the new D5 chip, and we have to use that chip with the following three kind of different cases. So, the first case is we use piranha cleaning and then wash with DI and water and then ethanol. So then after that we have to check the capacitance. We already know that there is just a bare one, and then we have to use graphene oxide and put on hot plate for the annealing process that we already used before. And then we have to mobilize EDC NHS 2 microliter via drop cast method onto the chip surface. And then we have to put on the incubator uh, for 1 hour and 8 at 30 to 40 degrees Celsius is the temperature. So this is the first case, and if I go with the second case, there is slightly change. In this case, we have to follow the same process, the cleaning process as the case one, but if we see here step 3, we have to immobilize graphene oxide with APTS, and the whole solution volume is 2 microliter. Like, first of all, we have to make the solution, like we have to use 1 microliter, or like 1 microliter of graphene oxide and 1 microliter APTS, and mix together in a separate append trough. And then we have to put this 2 microliter volume onto the surface via spin coating method, and then we have to put in incubator for 1 hour. And so after that we have to use the same EDC NHS 2 microliter to check the capacitance, and the slightly difference in the case 3 as compared to case 1 and 2. The same process, the cleaning one, but in the step 3 you have seen here APTS. First of all, we have to mobilize APTS, and then we have to mobilize graphene oxide, and then afterwards we have to put the EDCNHS. Like, in this case we have to use the all three main contents onto the chip, and it's a serial by serial, it's a layer by layer deposition method. So we have to use this one, and so all three cases we have to fix it and to check which one is good for our research in this week. And I have another illustration view for more understanding. This is the step. There is a total 8 steps are happening in this research. And so the first case is using piranha cleaning, washing with DI, and we have to use graphene oxide here, and then we have to put onto the hot plate for annealing process at least 2 hours, and then we have to use EDCNHS 2 microliter, and then we have to incubate the chip for 1 hour. And in the case of second, and all the things are same, but we have to here we use the mixed together graphene oxide and APTS, and then incubator and EDCNHS. And in the case 3 we have to use the layer by layer concept. So we go first with the APTS, and then graphene oxide, and then the EDCNHS. So our main motto is to check to like to main motto is to first to selectivity. So we have to finalize this uh, hurdles, and we have to solve it by this week. And once we got the best results, then uh, we will update you for this whole experiment. Already today we have started the experiment. In the case of second case first, we did piranha, we did washing, and we already put graphene oxide, and we are in fourth step now, hot plate for 2 hours. So after 2 hours we have to check the capacitance either change or not in the both cases, like LCR meter and impedance analyzer. and afterwards we have to go with the EDC NHS. So it's a time taking process. So at 8 p.m., after 1 hour, we have to take out from the hot plate, go with the measurement, and then after measurement, we have to put EDC NHS of 2 microliter, and then we have to incubate, and then afterwards we have to measure the capacitance again. So it's a time taking process. So once we finish this case one, so I will send you the data uh, via the table, making the table, and then we'll get back to you and uh, get your comments and suggestions regarding this. So as I already told that today we already start this experiment in the case of one. So we are here in the fourth step, and afterwards, after 1 hour, we have to put EDC NHS and then incubate, and then we have to check the capacitance either change or not. So we will let you know the volume, like the value of the capacitance. Is there any change or not, or any kind of results we have to we will let you know and fix it by this week, and we are happy to get your comments and suggestions regarding this. Thank you, sir.